Were muckrakers always sensationalists in journalism history? Have you ever wondered if muckrakers were just sensationalists in the history of journalism? The truth is much more interesting. Muckrakers were investigative journalists active during the Progressive era, which lasted from the 1890s to the 1920s. Their primary focus was on exposing corruption, social injustices, and abuses of power in government, business, and society. They aimed to raise public awareness and promote reform through detailed and fact-based reporting. The term muckraker was coined by President Theodore Roosevelt in a speech from 1906. He used it somewhat critically to describe journalists who concentrated heavily on the negative aspects of society. Roosevelt suggested that muckrakers sometimes raked the muck excessively, implying they focused too much on scandal and corruption. However, many muckrakers embraced this label as a badge of honor because their work highlighted important issues and helped spark social and political reforms. Unlike yellow journalism, which is known for its sensationalism and exaggeration to attract readers, muckraking journalism relied on solid investigative techniques. Muckrakers examined documents, conducted interviews, and even performed undercover work to uncover the truth. Their reporting was based on evidence and aimed at informing the public to inspire meaningful change, rather than simply to shock or entertain. Famous muckrakers like Tarbell, Upton, Sinclair, and Lincoln Steffens produced thorough exposes on monopolistic practices, unsafe working conditions, urban poverty, and political corruption. Their work often led to legislative reforms and improvements in public policy. For instance, Upton Sinclair's novel The Jungle revealed insanitary conditions in the meatpacking industry, which resulted in food safety laws. While some muckraking publications used dramatic storytelling and vivid descriptions to engage readers, their foundation was investigative journalism driven by a desire for reform. Photography played a significant role too. Jacob Riis's work documenting poor living conditions provided visual evidence that strengthened the impact of their reporting. In essence, muckrakers were primarily investigative journalists committed to exposing wrongdoing through factual reporting. Although their work could be forceful and attention-grabbing, it was rooted in documented evidence and aimed at social reform rather than mere scandal. So, while some elements of sensationalism may have appeared in their work, muckrakers were not sensationalists at heart. They were dedicated to uncovering the truth and promoting change in society.